Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. We are just out doing a little exploration. This episode I'm planning on hunting our remaining legendary animals that we can get at this point in the game. So that would be the beaver and the moose. Just taking out a couple of Murphy brood. Harassing the local campers.
Oh, got friends, do you?
Down, puppy. Are you dead? I think you're dead. I hope you're dead. Anyways. I am still feeling under the weather. So I apologize if my voice is a little off. I will try not to cough at you. And, we will be... Yeah, we'll be going after, the Legendary Beaver and the Legendary Moose in today's episode. We haven't done any, legit legend hunts recently. We've gone after a lot of goats. And some other, domestic livestock. But I thought it was time that we, finished our legend hunts, at least what we can do right now. We still have an alligator that we have to wait, for a certain mission, and, we won't have access to him until... Oh... Trying to think. Probably won't be able to do that particular hunt until chapter 6, because after we do the mission that allows us, I won't say spawn him in, that's not exactly the correct term for it, but basically we have to wait a little bit longer. But there's not a lot of time between when that mission happens and when we end up transferring to the next chapter, which will be pretty hectic. The Gorma chapter's always hectic. Yeah, it's a black bear. What level black bear? Because I still need a 3-star black bear pelt for one of my crafting items. Alright. So we hit that landmark. There's the bear. And we'll just follow the river upstream. This one is actually fairly close to the railroad bridge area, if I remember correctly.
Okay there, boy.
That's that same bear, right? Yeah. Okay. I forgot, I haven't visited this place yet. Might as well pick up this lovely weapon. It's because there's a snake over here. Where is it? I don't know. Get back in here, boy. So we have a cigarette card. Antler. Nice. Anything else up here before? Oh, why did we get out our lasso? The first few times I came here, I didn't even realize there was a downstairs, which is pretty bad because there's a little arrow made out of matches pointing right at it. But there's a nice chest with a gold nugget and a letter. And as usual, we'll open up the document. It's a little hard to read it in the dark. If you want to read the whole thing, press pause. But we're gonna put it away. And we have a Civil War knife. And some ammo over here. I don't think we can take any of the ammo. I think I'm full up on all of the cartridges there. And of course they're using revolver. Don't pass up the brandy. Get your priorities straight, Arthur. There's brandy, there's pirate rum. And looks to be... Hey, we can pretend to be Bill now. You don't have to run, Arthur. A little cavalry hat. We'll switch back into... This is the outfit that we had when we were helping out Eagles Fly, or Eagle Flies in the previous episode. And before I started this episode, I got a little conversation with Charles. He's heading out of camp for a few days to help the tribe rescue some boys that were dragged off to reform school. Alright. Just sort of head upstream a little further. Hello?
Hey, can you?
If you don't let me help you, I might just shoot you and put you out of your misery.
Don't look good. What happened? I need medicine. Hey, drink up. Oh, thank you. Reckon I was done for there. I had a bite of that plant over there, and it hit my guts like a freight train.
Yeah, you don't eat the oleander sage.
With the pink flowers. I'd stay well clear of that if I was you.
What is with these people and eating the oleander?
You sold me on that plan. Tell me about it.
I'll always add some oleander to our satchel. Make some more poison knives and whatnot. Still haven't figured out how to change the saddle blanket so that we have the right saddle blanket with our rattlesnake saddle instead of the panther one. goes with the panther saddle. But we should be coming up to... Huh. I forgot about this site. Should be Murphy Brood that did that. Hopefully we can, yes, there we go. Got the prompt for the Legendary Beaver. Now we just have to find the starting clue, which is way back here. Alright.
Easy now.
Stop right here, Wildfire. Can we please bring up the... Yeah, there we go. Get out our varmint rifle. Off our horse.
Okay,
And let's
then.
get this hunt started.
This could take a while.
Yes. Hello. Focus. Light up the tracks. Which way did it go? And there's where the next clue is, up by this goat. Expect stone.
Must be a way off.
There's a bridge. Up the hill. A little bit further. Alright.
Gotta be close.
And that is clue 3, so we need to up down a little. Set it in the distance through the trees. Should be. Where'd you go, buddy? There we go. Not sure I needed that third shot. I know I missed the first one. Little albino beaver. Oh, and a legendary beaver tooth, so we'll be taking the pelt to the trapper, but also seeing if we can craft the beaver tooth trinket. Main reason why I don't end up crafting everything that Seamus has to offer is because half the time I don't have the other odds and ends, the jewelry and other items that you need to craft those. But there we go. There is the beaver hunt done. And then for the moose, we have our legendary moose symbol up here. So we'll head up north past Brandywine Drop to see if we can get ourselves a moose. Ow. Guess we'll just cross the tracks here and pray we don't break our horse's neck recrossing the river. But this is sort of why I decided to bring Wildfire on this hunt. It's because he is big enough to deal with the watery environs of beaver and moose. They both like some pretty deep pools and lakes and swamps. But besides that, we just haven't used him in a while, and it's good to have our big black horse with us again. So... but... anyways... see what else we run into along the way. We really haven't explored Roanoke Ridge too much, which... one thing I will say, I always thought, like, since I actually looked at the map, Roanoke Ridge is actually part of New Hanover, and Lemoyne is just this little swampy area down here. I always thought Roanoke Ridge, like, this area following this line of railroad tracks and stuff, I always thought it should be its own state. It doesn't make sense to me that it's tacked on to New Hanover. Like, this line here I always thought should be like the borderline, and this should be Roanoke Ridge. This whole area should be New Hanover. Then you have Amberino, Lemoyne, West Elizabeth that covers Blackwater, and then when we get into the final part of the game, you have New Austin down there. And just never made sense to me why Roanoke Ridge isn't its own state. But whatever. It's the way the developers wanted to divvy out the territories. That's their business. But I think that's a good question for today's episode is, what do you think of the map? Do you think it's logical in the way it's laid out? Do you wish there were more states or territories? Does it make sense for there to be 5 that we have access to, or do you think it should have been divided into 6? Do you think there should be something north of New Austin and west of West Elizabeth? Oh, Arthur's cold. There we go. One thing I did notice when I was watching some other videos on YouTube. Oh, that's rough on the vision with that rain coming down. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. What was I saying? One thing I noticed watching some other videos on YouTube of like hidden dialogue that I haven't really been recording and covering in this playthrough. Sean mentions meeting Dutch in North Elizabeth. And there are a number of other places that some of the characters mention like that. So I think it would be easy enough to sort of, if you would listen to all of the hidden dialogue and side conversations and stuff that characters have, there are a number of places that get mentioned that are not like real world United States. I mean, they talk about places like Ohio and Kansas, and I think at one point Arthur mentions Reno, Nevada, and other places like that. You know, there's enough additional places that the characters mention that are not actual states or cities that I think you could have filled in at least one other state. I think that North Elizabeth that Sean mentions is probably, you know, north of New Austin and west of West Elizabeth. Because it's certainly not north of West Elizabeth, because that gets into Amberino. That's Holter area when you go,
Trail's been here a while.
you know, fully north or directly north. Okay. Do I have my... Yeah, I do have my rolling block. Sorry, I got out my bow because I do need one more cougar pelt with the bow. In order to finish that particular challenge. And, Arthur's getting caught on trees. Where'd it go? Oh, I passed it. But,
Don't seem close.
Where are we going now? This way. But yeah, I need one more cougar pelt. And so far, none of them have been good quality, or perfect 3-star quality, which sucks. A little bit further. Too far, Arthur. Inspect the fur. You're standing on it.
Okay, where are you?
Alright. Sort of out of the circle, but okay. The moose goes up the hill. Sorry, I just pumped my, What was that? Sounded like a black bear. There we are. Shoot, Arthur, you're gonna get run over. God, this thing's taking a lot of shots. But he's down now. He's still alive. Get out our knife. We'll have to kill him. Hello. Don't get kicked, Arthur. There we go. Yeah, one of those hosts could cave your head in like a freaking dinner plate. Nice looking moose. I like the moose. But one of the reasons I decided to do this episode as Legendary Hunts is because I've noticed that in order to figure out what I still need for the trapper, I really needed to get these pelts to see what I can craft and what I can't, because there are a number of items that I needed these 2 pelts for that I just haven't been paying attention to what else I need, because I've pretty much deliberately just ignored... Oh crap. Wildfire, get off the railroad bridge. I don't need another dead horse to a train. Oh. You silly thing, you. But yeah, there are a number of things that we still need to craft that we needed these 2 pelts for. So we will head along our trail. Okay, we are good for Deadeye, because if we do encounter a cougar, and there's usually one that stalks around here, I've noticed. I want to use Deadeye so that I can take it out quick and easy. I like that Bayron Morgan. I just wish it wasn't a Morgan. Otherwise I'd have one of them.
Get back. Yeah.
Wait, get back. Who are you talking to? Thought it was a deer. If I can get a cougar pelt, I will. No? Alright, whatever. Yeah. But I think with our low honor playthrough, when we finally get to it, I mean, we're in chapter 4 now, and it feels like we're coming closer to the end of the game just because things are not so happy at camp, and we've hit on, you know, lost Sean and Rhodes, lost Kieran to the O'Driscolls. And we are not going to shoot that wolf. Come on. Run this way. There we go. That's the wolf man's wolf. We'll see about interacting with him in chapter 6. But yeah, we've had some losses and disasters lately, and it makes it feel like the game is going to be ending soon, even though it still has a lot of gameplay to go. Not sure why well, I know why I'm feeding Arthur. But I really wanted to feed Wildfire. He's a little low on his course. But yeah, the game feels like it's sort of picking up speed now. We have less exploration that we're doing, more story missions and side missions and stranger encounters, and just it feels like the game is going to be drawing to a close sooner rather than later. I mean, we're almost 70 episodes in, so it makes sense. I mean, 70 hours worth of gameplay, not counting all the little side endeavors I've been doing with the in-game challenges and other hunts and whatnot that I haven't been putting in episodes, and all of the side conversations, because I do enjoy just sitting around camp and listening to the other characters talk and all of that. So yeah, it's been a lot of gameplay so far, but there's still a lot of gameplay to go. But we'll get these two pelts sold and see what we need to purchase. I'm keeping those specifically for crafting. Both of those. Yes.
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around.
And sets. Okay. So we do have the full bear hunter outfit. We have the full trophy buck outfit. Dream catcher. We can now do the legendary beaver flop hat and the legendary gloves. We still need to... We can't finish that until the epilogue because the Tatanka bison is down in Hennigan's Stead, I believe, which is part of, you know, past Blackwater where we can't go. Same with that and that. So that's as far as we can go with that. Legendary pronghorn we can't get until we have access to New Austin. Death roll we can't do until we have access to the gator, legendary gator, so we'll do that in chapter 6. We can now do the legendary moose hunting jacket. I still need a cowhide, so I'll go and get us a cowhide. Ghost bison is complete. The rattler. We can't get javelina pelt or, well, javelina and colored peccary are the same thing, so we need to wait until we can go to New Austin to do that. Still need a perfect moose pelt. I have tried to do some moose hunting between episodes and just haven't found what we need. Ox hide. Ox is difficult. Sheep has been difficult. Marauder is done. Bounty hunter. Still need sheep. Desperado. Armadillo we can't get until New Austin. Oxhide is again causing me issues. Night Wrangler. That's the one that I need the black bear pelt for, and we still need the cougar pelts, which have been difficult. And again, the perfect moose I have not been able to find. A moose. And then the mountain man is done. So we are really coming close to knocking all of those out. Another perfect black bear. Need to do some squirrel hunting. Sheep and snake, of course. Cowhide. Gila monster, sorry. New Austin again. Opossums, I keep forgetting I can bring those here. Robin and Oriole. I have never come across robins and orioles. Well, I've come across a robin once, I think. I think I've also seen orchard orioles. But I've never had enough feathers to do that. Condor, we have to wait until New Austin. Vulture, I just need to remember I need vulture robin feathers again. Cedar waxwing and blue jay. I've obviously come across blue jay. Cedar waxwings I keep forgetting to look for. We've gotten all of those. Oriole and woodpecker, I have found us a woodpecker. Pursuer, I've gotten... Still need another rooster feather. Maybe I'll go find a homestead with some chickens. Sheep and snake. Cowhide. New Austin Gila monster. And with the Oh, we started over
Best
again.
trapper
Sorry.
I ever knew. My fourth wife
Still need to get the cougar,
find a trail while the bloodhound
moose,
still sticking
and
in
sheep.
the hell of a woman.
Of course, yeah, we're doing really good. So, and come over here to the light of the campfire. Here, we'll go into photo mode and show off. So the new hat, new jacket, new gloves. Forget. But yep, that's what we got. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. We'll head on over to Emerald Ranch, which isn't that far. See if we have what it takes to craft,
Thanks, mister.
what, the beaver tooth trinket. And, maybe see about a, trinket with the moose antlers, but I don't remember there being one with those. Switch back into outfit 4, because it is only 25 degrees Fahrenheit up here. That's a little chilly. Below freezing. That's not that bad. Although if it is that cold, it should not be raining. It should definitely be snowing. But, yeah, 25 degrees isn't that cold. Used to go out, that was about perfect weather for working the hills at maple camp when I used to work at a maple sugaring camp, tapping maple trees to make maple syrup. Pennsylvania certainly doesn't get as cold as Canada, so we're a little lucky in our tapping weather, although occasionally it doesn't get cold enough really for us to get a good harvest of sugar water. Sometimes spring just comes a little too fast for us here. Our season's short because of that. But you need nights below freezing and days above freezing in order to get the sap in the trees to flow, and that allows you to collect it, and then you can spend hours boiling it down into maple syrup. I could camp and sleep, but I don't want to sleep in the rain, so we're just gonna go up and say, "Hey Seamus, we're gonna wait until morning." But yeah, 25 degrees was not that bad. I remember one season it was in the teens, and we couldn't tap because if it gets too cold, you risk cracking the wood when you drill into the trees, and then when your temperature rises so that you can collect sap or the sugar water, it just all leaks out around your tap, around your spout, and that defeats the purpose.
Together, huh?
Okay, we can get the legendary beaver tooth and the legendary moose antler. So that should be it for right here. Yep.
I won't ask too many questions about its previous ownership.
Alright. So, compendium update. What do those do? Beaver Tooth permanently slows degradation for all weapons by 10%, which is really handy for me because I forget to clean them in story mode. And the Moose Antler permanently increases players' health experience bonus by 10%. So honestly, this is one that we should have gotten early game. We'll probably do that in the next playthrough. Get it early game.
Time to go, boy.
Alright. So, temperature is 51 degrees. We can switch to our average weather outfit. But now, we will ride over to the next farm. See about getting us an ox hide. It's a nice buck. It's probably a 3-star. Yeah. Yeah, but there were a few seasons where temperature dropped down to 14 or 15 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks at a time, and we couldn't tap, so instead I just went out with the boys and we split firewood because we had a wood stove to heat our kitchen slash staff shack, and we would go through a lot of firewood in a season. Go in there for lunch and coffee breaks, and also use the wood stove to dry out our gear, because frequently we would have snowy days or even rainy days, and you know, ignore the snake. Let's see what kind of shape this cow is in. That's a good cow. Get out our improved bow. Cow. Get up, girl. Get out, girl. Don't want to have to murder Crawford again. You're not going up that road. You need to go over in the trees. Up the hill. Other hill. There we go.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll just shoot her at the side of the road and hope nobody comes. Because there is somebody shooting up the hill.
Just hold on there, boy.
Yeah. But I enjoy a good wood stove. Good campfire. Yeah, working Maple Camp, I always had at least 2 or 3 pairs of gloves on me per day. And frequently had to buy new ones because they would end up shrinking after a while, after getting dried out so many times, because I would use leather gloves, thin leather gloves that waterproof them with mink oil as best you could, but they'd still soak through working out in the snow for, you know, 4 or 5 hours in the morning, and then another 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, and possibly, if it was season when we would be collecting, or the temperature would be right for collecting later in the season, you know, I'd get to Maple Camp at 7 in the morning and maybe not get home until 10, 11, 12 o'clock, midnight. Those were some long days, and they made the winter go fast, but I do not regret it being over and in my past. As much as I enjoyed the work, it just really sucked up my life and didn't give me much free time. There were some times that all I would do would be come home to sleep. I'd be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the job, and I mean, that's okay, except that no time to come home and do laundry or go grocery shopping or take care of any other chores. Made life a little rough at times. Certainly wouldn't be able to be gaming for your pleasure if I was still working at a maple camp. But yeah, it was fun on occasion. On more than just occasion. I enjoyed working with the boys. A lot of politically incorrect conversations took place on the hills. There's that saying of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, we had a lot of conversations that were what happens on the hills stays on the hills. And certainly were some of the most fun
All right, let's have a look.
that I've had with a crew. Alright.
Nothing quite like
Not
wearing
sure
your
that
best day's
brought us anything new. We'll check though. Wrong one. Yeah. Sorry, I just did all of this. Ah, there we go. We can finish up stock. Good. So that is another outfit finished.
Yep.
Leather, fur, you
Come
name
on.
it, I can work with it.
Alright.
Come on now, boy.
Well, I think I will take Wildfire, start heading back to camp, as we are about 50 minutes into this episode, not quite. I think you've heard me ramble on enough about things for the day while we're doing this playthrough. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.